On this episode of Picker Road, we're in Long Beach and we're going to check out a Goodwill that we've never been to before.
It's always fun to see what we're going to find in someplace new.
Yes.
I can't wait to find out what treasures Long Beach holds in store. And you are going to want to come right along with us. So join the journey. I'm Harleen, and along with my husband Gary and our son Will, we are a family of pickers. We travel the world finding treasures to bring to you. Along the way, we have great adventures. Come along with us. Join the journey on Picker Road.
All right. I always love going to a Goodwill we've never been to before.
I know, it's exciting because each area has different things, different items. So let's see what the flavor of the day is here.
All right. Let's get a cart.
Ooh, it smells good in here, actually.
It does.
So these are really nice air freshener.
Hard goods in the back.
Everything looks so neat. It doesn't look like a giant store, but hey, good things come in little packages, and treasure comes in any size. Well, this looks like it's a pretty eclectic mix. For instance, this bottle here, but it's got a seam.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like that's not super high quality. Wedding fund.
Aw.
A lot of the weddings that we've been to would need a bigger box. Okay, let's see. What is this? That looks like maybe, oh, it's chipped. Made in China. Kind of like a maybe for oil and vinegar. What is this?
That's interesting.
Ooh.
It's a vase?
It's a vase.
That's a project piece.
Yeah. It's got a lot of chipping on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna leave that.
Check this out here.
What do you see?
I'm looking. Oh, it's Homer Laughlin. Okay.
Oh, nice.
I mean, once I saw that, I had assumed it wasn't Lennox, but I saw the gold trim.
Mm-hmm.
There's a donkey.
Mm-hmm. He looks like part of a nativity set.
Right.
I would guess.
Yep.
He's not chalkware. He's composite.
Huh.
Look at this basket. That looks like an older basket, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely older looking.
We have some really nice baskets on pickerroad.com right now.
Gorgeous ones. Some Pinot Noir.
Ah.
Little Pinot. Let's see. What
See
is
this little mushroom?
I know. I don't know what that's for. Like incense, maybe, or I don't know. No marking. I don't think it's very expensive. What is this dish? That's pretty. Look at that leaf. Pretty little dish. No marking though, so I don't quite know the value. And these guys are always, this is Paula, 1972, made in the USA.
Uh-huh.
And it says, don't excite, okay. I'll let you guys read it.
Oh, gotcha.
What else do we have down here? We have a sign. Oh, Raiders.
That needs to go back to Vegas, maybe.
It's an official NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. I'm looking down. I don't see too much. What do we have? We have some Hallmarks. What is that?
This is Disney. I can feel that it's loose in there.
Okay.
So I probably wouldn't risk it because it has to light up.
Okay. I was just going to say that's not the castle in Germany.
No.
Okay, we got some picture frames and silverware. Back there, we have a little canister.
Hey, do you want to waft some whiskey and oak?
I don't know, but I'm looking at this.
They
They look like Harrods.
Hold on. We're going to waft.
All right, here we go. Whiskey and... Let's try it. Whiskey and oak. Actually, it only smell it. It only smells like cinnamon.
I get that too. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
It's actually a nice candle.
It's a
I like
threshold.
I like that color. Yeah.
All right, now I'm sorry. You're seeing Harrods?
Well, I don't know. Look at the lid on that.
It looks like it.
But it's not marked. It's
Oh.
made in China. I don't know if that goes on there.
I think Harrods is always made in England.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't think it is. What's up there? We have some pots and so forth. Let's see, what else do we have down here? That's just some pressed glass. And just kind of an eclectic mix.
Is that missing a clock, I think?
Yes, I think you're right. Oh, look at this blue bottle. I like that.
Oh, cobalt.
Nice cobalt blue bottle.
You had some lovely cobalts on Picker Road that just sold.
I do. I think, I don't know, if about $5.99 on that's not marked. Doesn't have any mark. That's a bit much for that.
That might be.
But look at this. Is that, oh, I was hoping that was metal. It's not. It's very cool though. It looks like real chocolate. And I was hoping that was metal. Oh, look, Game of Thrones, Mother of Dragons.
Yeah. So this most likely came out. This is Funko, just like
Yeah.
Funko Pops.
Uh-huh.
I think this probably came out of those like boxes where you get a subscription and they send you pop culture stuff every month.
So you don't think it has much value?
I don't think so. How much are they asking on it?
$5.99.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
If I were to put that in Antique Alley, I'd probably put like $8 on it.
Okay, well, you would know.
Look at this piece here.
Yeah, it looks like it's missing a lid though.
Oh.
To me, anyway, that's what I think. Ooh. Okay, what we have here, Easter eggs. Look, they still have a lot of Easter items out. Little treasures we might find. It's a mass-produced piece. These look like some vintage cards. National Wildlife Association. What do we have down here? What is this? Oh, that's the...
Is that like Homeco?
It is. I don't see it marked, but it's very vintage. There's two pieces of it. So there's a sailing ship and a farmer with some oxen and a cart. All right, let's turn the corner and go over here.
I am on the lookout because I'm seeing all of these Hallmark keepsakes. If you
Yeah.
see any Star Trek ones, please let me know.
Oh, are you kidding? You bet I will.
Is that the Ringling Museum?
Yeah, so is that Ringling Brothers?
I believe so.
Oh, sure, Sarasota, Florida.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that where they would winter? I wonder, do you think these have any value? They look like they're very used, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't because of the... Oh, yeah, they are extremely...
They're extremely used.
Yeah.
But you don't think that they have some sort
I
of
don't think so.
intrinsic value?
Yeah. What else are we seeing?
All right, let me see.
12 hours later.
No, I'm doing it. I'm putting it, well, I want to make it neat again.
Of course.
All right, there, it's back.
All right.
We have Elvis.
Oh,
And that's $5.99 for Elvis.
not a very good print.
No, actually, it's not. It's kind of blurry. I'm looking at the frames. What is this under here? Oh, look, this is a Warren Kimball. Oh, it's a Santa Claus. It was $14.99 originally. A little far from Christmas. And here we have...
Is that San Francisco?
No.
Or New York?
I don't think it's either. It doesn't look familiar to me.
Oh, it's from IKEA.
Yeah, so I think it's Europe. European. I could be wrong. Let me know if I am. What is this? This is
It's a
Napa
CD
Valley.
holder. It's for
Napa
holding-
Valley.
It's for holding CDs.
Oh, that's nice. We don't sell very many CDs, though, is the thing.
Yep.
All right. Just looking. What is this painting here?
Look at the car.
Yeah, it is an original.
Oh, my.
It is signed Larry Kingsfielder?
1979 on acrylic.
Boy, I'd kind of like to look that up. Can you make out what that? It is absolutely signed that name.
Well, let's give it a look and see.
Let's try. Well, we looked it up, and we actually couldn't find anything for this name. I think it's nice. It doesn't compel me. I'm going to leave it. I hope he wasn't the next Picasso. I know he's not. But nice artist, nice vintage 79 acrylic on board. But while William was looking that up, I did find this piece that I absolutely fell in love with. This metal work. It's a company called Saw and Steel.
And I looked them up, and they are very high end.
It's all ready to hang. It is definitely urban industrial art.
Arizona.
Look at this beautiful work. It's Arizona, so it looks like the desert. Look at the blue, the turquoise blue, the coppers, the silvers. It's mounted on white. It needs a little bit of cleaning, but I think that's an absolutely fabulous piece, and it's valuable. So that's a definite yes.
Excellent.
Very happy with that piece. This is the kind of art I love to find. We have a rose of sorts there. Let's see what else we have. Eat. And we have some picture frames. We're always looking for really good vintage picture frames. Aha, Virgo. That is my sign. Look at this back here, this Southern Comfort.
Oh, those can be expensive. How much do they want for
Yeah,
that?
I don't know. There's two prices on it.
Oh,
One says $5.99 and one says $9.99.
that's an older one.
Yeah, it
How
is.
is are there scratches?
I can't see.
What's that there? Is that smudge or is that?
No, that's in it.
That's in it. So that's usually the thing that determines it.
Yeah, I think I'll leave that. You thinking that might be nice, like a man cave or something?
Well, yeah, I remember last year I bought that one in Las Vegas.
Oh, that was
I
amazing.
paid $10 for it and sold it for $250.
Yes. Very, very good flip. Look up there. We've got pictures. What is that?
Waverly.
Waverly, Let's see. Those are funny. They're pretty inexpensive and production
We
made.
got some milk glass there.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. We do have milk glass.
Is there no price on it?
No price on it.
All right.
We all know what that means. They are not selling it today. All right, we're going to have to leave that. And Vancouver. What is this? Oh, that's cute. A little gingerbread puzzle. Stocking stuffer. Oh, look at these frames. These are really pretty. Huh. What do they say?
International
Silver Company. Huh. Are they, all the stones are there, aren't they?
It looks like it.
Yeah. They are kind of pretty. Let's see. That one is broken.
Oh, darn.
That one's broken. And this one has a stone missing. Oh, look at the quartz. Natural piece of quartz. Unfortunately, it's not very pretty. So I think we're going to
And then
leave
look at
that.
this bigger one down here.
Oh, let's see what that is all about. Yeah, I don't care for that. It kind of looks inexpensive to me.
Gotcha.
Let's see what else. I'm looking right here. What is she? Just want to make sure she wasn't Jim Shore. There we go. I think I'm going to leave those frames. They're kind of inexpensive, not quite the quality I'd like to deal in.
All right, shall we keep going?
Let's do it. That's a tall vase, huh?
It is. Look at that. Oh, look at this.
Or is
at
that
first
donkey?
I thought it was for like knives or something.
No, it's like a donkey.
It's not ironwood, is it?
I don't think so. The color isn't quite there. It's very scratched up though.
Yeah.
And from a donkey to a kangaroo. Kangaroo. Let's see. We have some boxes and kind of knockoff Toby mugs. And what is this? Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness.
Decoupage on there, or?
I don't know. It's made in India. That's quite pretty, isn't it? Look at that. The inlaid brass.
Yeah.
It does have a price, so we can get it.
It's not a music box, is it?
Why is that there? No, I'm not quite sure why that. Let me just put this up here though and look how the inside looks. Oh, isn't that pretty? I think it's almost like a rosewood, maybe. I think somebody put that on there that wasn't supposed to be on there, because look how it covers the brass here.
Yeah.
And I bet it'd be really hard to get that off without hurting the wood. I think
it's missing one.
there you go. And also right there, some damage.
Gotcha.
That's too bad. It was an almost. It was kind of a near miss. What's down there? Those candle holders. All right. Let's try that other end cap. Well, this was an interesting looking duck. It's very dirty, but it looked like it could be cleaned up. So we looked it up to see, and it only sells for about $20. So there's nothing there. This piece is interesting, but it's chipped.
Oh, darn.
With that felt on the bottom, I have a feeling that's pretty old. Let's give that a look up. This is part of picking. So this is a Delta sculpture nativity. You can see Joseph, Mary, and baby Jesus. And it sells for anywhere from $40 to maybe around $80. So with that chip on it, I am going to leave it. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't something from the 50s. This is from the early 90s. And I am going to leave it. Let's see what else we have down here. We have some candle holders. And we have a Superman. Ooh, very used.
Oh, boy.
Very used. And
Oh, is that a, that's Brighton, right?
it is Brighton.
They want $6 for an empty Brighton
For an
box?
empty tin. No, I don't think so.
Oh, that's my reaction to seeing $6.
And this is, oh my goodness, this is very heavy. I would say almost too heavy. Wilder.
Jean?
I don't think so. A little nick there. It's very heavy. I don't see anything else. Let's move to the next end cap. It's nice that they color code the end caps. This is obviously the white section. I love this.
What does it
This
say?
is funny. You had me at meow.
Aww. Look at
That's
these.
fun.
These are nice for Christmas time.
They are. They're kind of like crystal, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty. Look, is that milk glass? I think it is. What does it say
It says
on there?
made in the USA, right?
I can't see what it says. What does that say right there?
Oh, Cleveland.
Cleveland, USA.
I saw USA at the end.
Napo?
Hmm.
I'm not an expert in milk glass. I'm learning and learning. I think that's a really pretty little compote.
It is.
I want to go ahead and milk glass can be very hit or miss. So I just want to get an idea of how much it sells for. We'll be right back. Well, it sells for about $20, which is fine. However, upon closer inspection, there is a crack right there.
Darn.
So I'm going to have to leave it. All right. Shall we move on to the last end cap? All right. So there's a lot of vases down there
A visage.
on this end cap. What is this piece? Let me see. I think it probably would be missing a stopper. It is pressed glass. It's not as nice as I thought it was, so that is a no. I did see this bird, but the beak is completely broken off.
No.
And it's kind of sharp, actually. This piece here is missing its lid and its marshals. All right, what else? Ooh, what is that? That's not a... Oh, at first I thought maybe that was a fairy light. It's not a fairy light, right?
I don't know.
Hmm,
You put a votive in there, it kind of looks like it could be one.
I know. Can we look it up and just see what it is? Well, it's not a fairy light. They're calling it a crystal egg candy dish. It sells for around $30. So I think I'm going to pick it up because you could put a votive in there, especially the kind that are just the little electric ones, little battery ones instead of a real flame.
So what you're saying is anything can be a fairy light if you want it to be.
Not anything, something that has a lid like this that's clear and can really show the life. I think that's a really pretty little piece. So we're going to pick this up. Well, we're going to take a look through the glass section and see if there's anything of interest here. What are these glasses? They are Mission San Juan Batista.
Ah.
Okay. Those are definitely vintage. And what are these? The Oregon Trail.
Oh, wow. Okay. Huh.
It's an interesting subject matter for a glass. I guess having all these different places. This is Boise.
I think it's the Oregon Trail itself, maybe.
Right. Then probably all the different stops along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it'd be nice for kids growing up. They certainly could learn by drinking their milk out of it, huh? What does this say? I
can't read
it's
at
like
this angle.
I know. It's a strange little
I think it's from
bottle.
a carnival, maybe.
I think so, maybe.
I gotta also.
What do you
look
see?
Look at this.
Oh gosh, what
It's
is that?
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Elvish.
Oh no.
He's an elf. Do you see that?
Yes, I do.
That's pretty funny.
Oh my goodness. That's funny. Let's see what else we have. We're looking down there too. There's a lot going on down there. Not seeing anything that strikes me. Okay, we're looking up.
What is this?
It looks like it was a part of a clock.
Ah, gotcha.
A clock that's missing. What is this blue here? Okay.
It's not signed?
No, I'd say this probably is South American,
Uh-huh.
perhaps Mexican. It's not signed, and I don't think it's a really great example.
We saw incredible examples when we were down in Mexico.
Well, I prefer the work of Ken Edwards and so forth. All right, I'm looking up on top here.
See all these
I'm not seeing. I do see the candles.
I don't see any markings on them.
I don't either.
All right, shall we move on?
Yeah, let's try this end cap right here. So we've got a lot of clear glass here on this one. Obviously, this is their clear end cap. Right away, I saw this piece here, look like an egg, but unfortunately, it is broken. It's not quite a Fabergé, which, by the way, is my, what do you want to call it, Holy Grail or whatever?
Shall we come this way?
Let's do it.
What are we seeing here?
What is that big piece up top there?
That's a...
This one here.
Oh. I don't know.
I don't know. It looks like
Fleur-de-lis all over it, but it's got its original price tag, so I think it's probably a Marshall's piece.
okay.
This is obviously for chilling your champagne.
Of course.
And then look at this.
Oh, Noah's Ark.
That's another one. Again, unless it was a Star Trek one for my collection, I don't think I'd buy it for resale just in case it didn't work.
It looks pretty good condition.
Does it?
I just want to look. Just.
You know what?
That is so cute.
That's not Jim Shore, is it?
Let me say, I don't think so, but I don't know. Let's look on the top. What does it say? Ornament Club, Ken Crow.
Ken Crow. You know what? I'm just going to search it.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, I looked it up. It goes for $10 to $14.
So we'll leave it for someone else.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people do collect the Noah's Ark.
Look at that pattern down there.
I know.
It's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, shall we go down here?
Let's take a look. I'm going to take a look at the dishes. We kind of know what we're looking for when we look at dishes. They have a lot of holiday stuff at this particular Goodwill. What is this?
The
Looks like-
turkey.
oh, a turkey platter. I know that some of these can be quite valuable. That one is not
What does it say there?
marked per se.
Made in Japan.
Made in Japan. It is marked. It is definitely older, made in Japan, but I don't think it's one of the super valuable ones. This is some EAPG, Early American Pressed Glass. I can't quite tell what that design. Oh, look at, there's one for you.
He's a little hoot.
Very cute. Very cute little hoot.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm always in the dish section. I'm looking for Port Marion.
Oh, yeah.
See these down here. Those are like fused together.
Yeah.
I can't even lift them
And
up.
I also don't think that's Port Marion.
I don't either.
It's not as fine a painting.
Yes. Agreed.
Little woven basket, but
Yeah.
it's very lopsided actually. And what is this piece here? Looks like it's new.
Mud pie.
Make Today Count by Mud Pie. Mud Pie is a good brand. I just don't care for that. And there's some like wear on that wood that may not come off. All right, let's keep going. So as we were driving up to this Goodwill, this is their big front picture window. We could see they had some hard goods here on this unit. And I wanted to check it out. And look what I found. A depression glass Astoria in that beautiful kind of yellow, buttery yellow color. Isn't that a pretty dish?
It is.
So we're going to absolutely pick this up.
Well, before we do the art,
Uh-huh.
I just did a pop through the book section,
What'd you
and look
find?
what I found.
Ooh.
This is a first edition of Joseph Campbell's The Power of Myth, which is a seminal book for story writers. This is the book that George Lucas used to base the characters of Star Wars. You know, the battles between good and evil.
It's the hero.
And flip right here. First edition, 1988. Look at the condition that's
It's
in
gorgeous.
for a nearly 40-year-old book.
All right.
I am definitely think I'm going to pick that up, and you know that's really fantastic.
Great. The art is very crowded in, but I think I found two pieces that I'm interested in. That is an old colored print. Look at the animals.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a bison, and I think those might be Native Americans, but they're in like a camouflage of hunting gear. I think that's what that is depicting. Then down here you have some colonists meeting with the Native Americans, the first peoples. And then down here, I don't know what you're depicting quite there, but this is the capital of North Carolina at Raleigh. And this is a tally print, London and New York. And I think that is an original print.
I think it is too.
I think the gray matting is very lovely on it. I think that's a really fun piece. So I am going to pick that up. Also, I have done really well with these original labels. I am pretty sure, looking at this and studying it, that this is an original label. You can just tell.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
And it's Medford, Oregon, which is interesting because people
Right.
like to collect them from all the different states.
Right. So I'm definitely going to pick that piece up. And that's shippable.
Oh, very much.
That's very
so.
shippable. I can do that one.
And you've sold every one you've purchased.
Everyone. Now I see an older frame right here. Oh, yes.
What do we have?
I don't know. Oh, isn't that something?
Okay, what do we say?
Okay, it's Les Petites.
It says Paris.
Now that's interesting. 1869. I think this might be an original print.
I agree.
That's
You
beautiful.
Look at the aging on the paper there.
And look at the frame.
Mm-hmm.
The frame is definitely old. The backing is newer. It could have been reframed. However, it's not very new.
Mm-hmm.
It's in
But
pretty.
the print itself, I'm sure, is old.
I believe it is, and they want $9.99 for that. I think that's well worth it. That's a beautiful, beautiful print.
Well done.
All right, so we're going to get that. It looks like we're very heavy on art today, which is kind of nice. You know how much I love art. What is this piece? Just a representational piece.
Look over here.
Oh, here we go again.
We have-
Now this is Yosemite Valley.
Look at that.
A
That
lot
is-
of foxing on this
That is
one, though.
beautiful, though.
But it is
I
beautiful.
think that might be hand tinted.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like that's a hand tinted print.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me do this.
Yes.
Hold it very still.
Yes.
And I want to zoom in on the camera
Mm-hmm.
and read what that fine print says in there. It says, "Entered according to Act of Congress, 1878 by D. Appleton and Company, Office of the Library of Congress, Washington." I think that's a phenomenal piece.
All right, we're going to get this. Heavy on art, heavy on art. Okay, what else do we have down here? It looks like obviously somebody had donated their old, that is the Masonic Temple.
Broadway, New York.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Excelsior.
Now, Masonic items can we look that up?
Sure, why not?
Masonic items can be extremely collectible. Of course, you have to have the right buyer. So let's just look that up.
Okay, so we went through the remainder of the art and we found a few more of these beautiful vintage lithography treasures. Now, first of all, as a history person, look at this. It is the interior of the U.S. House of Representatives in Washington, D.C. That is hand tinted and that's gorgeous.
And look at this one, Harper's Ferry.
Wow, that's one of the major moments that led up to the Civil War. This is American history here.
And I want to show this on the back. There's a card, Deck the Walls.
Deck the walls. Look at this.
So these were professionally done.
Right here in Long Beach.
Mm-hmm.
And that looks like they're older cards too.
Absolutely. So we're going to get these pieces. And finally, The Mason one.
We looked it up.
Mhm.
It's from 1848. It's phenomenal. I couldn't find a single example that was hand tinted like this, but the black and white ones sell very well.
$40, $50, $60 for the black and white, let alone the hand
Hand-tinted.
tinted. So we have picked up quite a bit of art. Why don't we go check out?
Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you always know when an episode premieres. Also, please check out pickerroad.com, where you can purchase many of the fun items we've found on our adventures.
And don't forget, you can now support my father Gary on his quest to get a muscle car using nothing but glowy glass.
Lastly, please leave a comment. We read all of them, and we love interacting with you because we always want you to join the journey.